What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Seven back at it again with another video. I found it. Police call it most disturbing creatures, scary body cam encounters no one can explain. I knew there had to be a video and I just found it. And when I found it, you already know I had to give it to y'all, man. Let's see what's up with this. I don't really want to speak that much. I really just I wanna see what this is about, you know. All right, let's go.
Terrifying encounters on duty.
Hey, this chick's supposed to be.
What does that mean?
I don't know. The system says she 3 years
Hey
ago.
guys, I'm gonna go.
I don't know.
From confronting disturbing individuals to capturing nerve-wracking, unexplainable moments.
I'm asking nicely.
Stopping me was a mistake, officer.
Oh my goodness, this is scary. I need backup, backup.
They've seen it all, so hold on tight because when trained cops report the paranormal, everyone knows something is wrong.
There's some creepy. Hold on, no, I want to see this.
A tenant hadn't been seen for over a week, so police arrived for what was meant to be a routine welfare check. As officers moved in, Diana, the landlord's sister, began recording. The trailer lights had stayed on for days, so no one thought much of it at first.
Right there, right there. Wait, they're going up to Tom's place. So wait, you said the light wasn't off?
Yeah, exactly.
But soon, the officers went inside and confirmed the tenant had passed. The next day, while reviewing the footage, Diana noticed a small, child-sized silhouette standing eerily still before vanishing completely. Neither she nor her brother could explain it until they searched the trailer and learned the tenant once had a daughter who lost her life years earlier.
Whoa. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, Jesus. Wait, did this guy have a kid? What is this?
All the evidence and eerie sightings proved it was, after all, the tenant's daughter, paying her father a quiet visit. Vampire driver. From the very beginning, this driver gave off an unnerving vibe. He wasn't responding as expected, and something about him immediately set the officer on edge.
Your license and registration, please. Sir, do you know why I pulled you over?
No, officer.
Sir, I need your identification now, please.
When the officer asked for his license and registration, that's when things took a terrifying turn. At first, he warned the officer, and in the very next moment, he revealed his true identity. He was a vampire.
I'm asking nicely.
Stopping me was a mistake, officer.
Oh my goodness, this is scary. I need backup, backup.
The officer could be heard calling for backup, but it was already too late. By the time the dispatch team arrived and retrieved the body cam footage, the officers themselves had vanished. What happened in those few seconds is almost impossible to explain, and the footage that remains is nothing short of unsettling.
I'm asking nicely.
Stopping me was a mistake, officer.
Oh my goodness, this is scary. I need backup, backup.
Haunted school.
I'm pretty sure that was fake. There's no way that was real. There's no way that was real. A vampire? A vampire. Let's be real. Let's be honest. A vampire.
Two officers were patrolling at night when strange sounds drew their attention to an old school building. What they captured on camera was unsettling.
Manches, mira lo que estamos viendo nosotros hoy a las 3 de la mañana. Allah.
Near the gate, two tiny silhouettes could be seen, standing perfectly still. But the moment the officers approached, the figures ran inside and simply vanished. Though the footage ends there, a nearby resident gave a chilling explanation. According to him, these were the shadows of two missing children, said to haunt the school. They linger by the gate, luring anyone who enters at night, and those who go inside never return. They didn't follow them in. Instead, they just recorded it, so everyone could see what they saw.
Manches, mira lo que estamos viendo nosotros a las 3 de la mañana. Verga.
Driving ghost. The officer approached the vehicle expecting nothing more than a routine DUI, but as soon as they saw the woman, something felt off. At first, it was her tone. Soon, it was everything about her. Watch how eerily her eyes shift during the sobriety test.
Hold my finger with just your eyes. Don't move your body. Got a lazy eye or something?
When her information was run, the encounter took a chilling turn. Her name was linked to a fatal driving incident from 3 years earlier, one she had been officially declared dead in.
Hey, this chick's supposed to be dead.
What does that mean?
I don't know. The system says she died 3 years ago.
Hey
Drunk
guys,
driving.
I'm gonna go.
I don't know.
The officers were visibly terrified and placed her under arrest. But could they really arrest a ghost? Let me know what your opinions are about it. Glowing orb. The cops were in the middle of chasing a thief, unaware that he was armed.
She died 3 years ago. That's crazy. And she's off the grid? And why was her eyes moving like that?
They kept getting closer and closer until the thief suddenly used his weapon against them.
Shield, you're on comms.
After about 10 seconds, the altercation was over. That's when the cameras captured a mysteriously glowing orb appearing from where the thief was lying unconscious. It drifted slowly across the scene, moving to the other side.
Back! Is everybody okay? Hey, is everybody good?
According to the investigating officer, no drones or equipment were in use at the time. So what was it? Some believe it was simply an unexplained orb. Others think it may have been the thief's soul leaving his body after the fight. Abandoned prison. Prisons are scary enough, but abandoned ones seem made for unseen forces. Don't believe it? Watch this clip. An explorer visited abandoned prisons in Russia. As soon as he entered, the gate of one jail started moving on its own.
What the? There's some creepy ass. Hold on, I want to see this.
No one had been there for years, yet the gate swung as if controlled by something unseen. Terrified, he ran immediately and never returned. The strange movement was a reminder that some places are never truly empty.
And none of them.
Public possession. Police were called to a public area after reports of a woman causing a scene. When they arrived, things got strange. She was screaming violently, as if something inside her was controlling her. Bystanders were shocked, and many thought she might be possessed. Fortunately, the officers managed to calm her down using a taser. And the situation was quickly brought under control, leaving witnesses stunned at what they had just seen. Reported possession. The family called the police after their daughter Kamilka began acting strangely. She had accidentally unlocked a sealed door in the house, unknowingly summoning something dark. Moments later, Kamilka's behavior shifted. She barricaded herself in a room, and even the officers felt a chill run down their spines, realizing the situation was far beyond routine. The closer they tried to get, the more aggressive she became. At one point, she even began hurling objects at them. The next footage shows only a glimpse of the 21-year-old when one of the family members called her. Eventually, the officers stepped back and called a priest who was able to calm the unrest. But still, the encounter remains one of the most terrifying police interactions on record. White Shadow. This incident was recorded in an abandoned town in Portugal. The police officers had been hearing rumors about a strange creature haunting the area at night, so they decided to investigate.
Parece que tem vulto lá dentro, cara, ó.
Everything seemed normal at first, But the moment they decided to leave, a strange white silhouette appeared in the window. It moved so fast that the officers immediately believed in the existence of a mysterious spirit inside. That's when they realized the locals' warnings about the place were actually true. Cursed car. Police officers responding to a report found a car parked the wrong way. When one officer went closer to it, the camera caught something chilling. A shadowy figure sitting in the back seat with glowing eyes, staring straight ahead. Seconds later, when the officer checked again, the seat was completely empty. No sign of anyone ever being there. After the clip surfaced online, people began digging. Some claimed a woman had lost her life in that same car months earlier while rushing to the hospital. Whether coincidence or something darker, the footage left viewers deeply unsettled. Possessed monk. This one is deeply unsettling. A clip went viral showing a group of tourists driving through a remote region of China when they noticed a lone monk standing in the middle of the road, silently watching them. They slowed down. Then stopped. That was the mistake. The moment the car came to a halt, the monk suddenly charged. His movements were wrong, almost possessed, accompanied by a chilling, inhuman scream. The camera failed to capture what happened next, but the tourists' terrified cries were heard clearly. No follow-up was ever recorded. Judging by the footage, nothing good came after that moment. Abandoned creature. Who asks someone to explore the most abandoned building in the dead of night? That's something I'll never understand.
Est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un encore qui habite
It's a
ici?
lot of fake stuff. That
This guy decided to investigate a
nothing
building
real.
rumored to be home to a mysterious creature. He went downstairs, and as soon as he panned the camera, a strange figure appeared, peeking from behind the wall.
C'est quoi ça?
Its glowing eyes and eerie shape made it
What
clear
is
this
that?
was something no human could dare confront. He left all thoughts of facing the creature behind and quickly made his way out.
TaxAct doesn't care which tax filing software you've used in the past.
Dog,
Let's get them over with.
No.
Here in Manlandia, men love books.
We were lucky enough to watch our mom run a business and create a culture of inclusivity and empowerment in a traditionally male-dominated industry.
Loud shriek. A routine patrol quickly turned into something terrifying for this officer. He stopped after hearing loud, unexplained sounds coming from a yard. Though already on edge, he stepped closer to investigate. And that's when it happened. A sudden, piercing shriek was heard by him. He instantly knew he shouldn't have been there and left immediately. Haunted car. This time, it was the officer himself who uploaded the video to find the answer. He claimed he had seen someone sitting in the parked car, but found no one inside.
I swear to God, I saw somebody in the car.
And even no sign that anyone had ever been there. However, once the footage hit the internet, viewers noticed something the officer never did. For a brief moment, a hand appeared on the windshield.
I swear to God, I saw somebody in the car.
Though no one knows who it was, everyone seemed to believe that whatever he thought he saw wasn't just his imagination. It was all very real. Possessed driver. When a police car was reported stolen from the investigation office, no one expected it to turn up like this. An officer later spotted the vehicle and noticed someone sitting inside. As he moved closer, he realized a woman was in the driver's seat, but something about her felt deeply wrong. She looked as if she was under the influence of some demonic power. Unfortunately, the video abruptly ends there, and all that remains is hope that the officer walked away unharmed. Vanishing driver. This body cam footage showed a routine when a female driver had been pulled over for speeding.
Stop signs. I was just headed to a friend's house. It's like literally right there. It's birthday party. Got it. Don't mind.
However, the girl stayed calm and handed over her license and registration without hesitation. It was all okay until the officer looked away. When she looked back, ready to point out that her registration had expired, the girl was gone. Completely.
Sit tight, sir. I'll be right back. Your registration is What the? Sarah? What the hell? Sarah?
The video showed her searching, calling out, but there was no trace of her. Even when the dispatch team arrived, no one could find any evidence that she had ever been there, as if she had never existed at all. Silent reactivation. What was once an abandoned building suddenly came alive, its dark halls lighting up as if something inside had been switched back on.
What's happening with the lights?
The lights are off right now.
But the lights weren't the worst part. Inside one illuminated room, a tall, dark figure stood perfectly still, facing outward. It didn't move, just watched. Moments later, two more shapes appeared behind a glass wall, silent, motionless, almost expectant.
Security.
One guard unknowingly walked straight past them, unaware of how close he came.
Did you throw that?
Dude, I just heard something.
Something just threw across the room.
There was no sign of tampering, no electrical fault, no edits to the footage. The building wasn't abandoned anymore. It felt like it had been waiting patiently to be seen. Night encounter. A patrol officer received a call about someone peeking through the windows of a house that had been locked up for years. He went there with his team, and as soon as he arrived, he said this.
This place definitely gives out some creepy vibes.
Scared but determined, he approached the door. That's when a strange shadow appeared in the window. Despite the chills running down his spine, he went inside to check if someone was really there, but found no one. It seemed the officer had encountered a ghost that night, and honestly, got lucky to make it out alive.
This place definitely gives out some creepy vibes.
Ghostly follower. The footage shows a man walking down a colony street when someone watching from an apartment noticed something unusual. An eerie shadow was following him, and the man had no idea it was there. Who or what it was, no one could say. It may have been something connected to him. Otherwise, it might have troubled the man, despite many unclarities. This footage proves one thing whether we believe in them or not, or whether we sense them or not. Otherworldly entities exist alongside us in this world. Disappearing culprit. Two cops were chasing a van on a quiet road in the middle of the night when, suddenly, the van swerved and came to a stop across the lane. As soon as the officers noticed it, they pulled over and approached, ready to apprehend the speeding driver. To their shock, the van was empty.
Where's it gone?
It's magic.
In the back.
Not just empty, it was locked, with the engine off, showing that no one had been inside for a long time. As baffled as we are, the cops were equally stunned. They tried to track the van using its number plate, but nothing came up, confirming that this was indeed a paranormal encounter.
Most of this stuff doesn't seem like I want to believe, but it's not it. I don't know. Yeah, two disappearing people. Oh yeah, ghost caught on camera with like a hand on the window. You got a vampire. I still do not believe in. Like it's just like a vampire. Really? It's just this stuff doesn't seem believable. I don't know. Like,
Mystery in White. A paranormal team was investigating a mysterious case inside a house. They were in the middle of their investigation when one of them captured something on camera. As the investigator moved the camera to check if her partner was nearby, it revealed the source of all the chaos. It was a witch. Even with proof, there was nothing anyone could do. In an instant, she vanished, leaving the entire team in utter disbelief. Ghostly workout.
I believe in witches. They exist. They exist. Something like that exists. Be sacrificing babies and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Cause there's no. How can I say this? There's a bunch of stories about witches. Especially go back in like medieval times. There's so many things about like witches. Like in Russia, they have something called Baba Yaga. Like witches exist. They just were more devil worship. They're more like devil worshippers back in the day. The reason why I know this because I took like bits and pieces of what I like of the stories that been told over time. Like the witches exist. Like they believe in stuff that doesn't work. Like they believe sacrificing babies will give them like youth, so they will like kill the baby, use its blood and to keep a young appearance, but it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Like there was in Salem, Boston, there's a story about the witches, and I can't go on like too deep on it. I can't go too deep, but there's a whole lot of stories about witches, especially in the United States. They exist. They're real. They're just human beings that hold on. Hello?
Yeah, you said to go to the door.
I'm making a video right now.
Oh, well, she's here.
She just need the door to be open?
No, she wanted to show you something. She did.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back. Should be quick. witches, they exist. Yeah. It's crazy, cause you wouldn't believe it until like you see it. I'm not sitting here claiming that I seen a witch before, but it's definitely I've seen like the stories and places people will go and finding like stuff, like ancient stuff. Like people, there's so many videos on the internet.
Now this one's genuinely interesting. Police in India were called to a park late at night after a resident reported a ghost using the outdoor gym. When officers arrived, they saw it themselves. An exercise machine moving on its own, pumping like someone invisible was working out. What made it creepier is that a similar clip surfaced in the US, where a couple on an evening walk encountered the same thing as another workout machine operating completely on its own. No explanation ever followed.
What the fuck?
It's weird.
Officer versus shapeshifter. A local captured footage of a police officer in the midst of an encounter with something otherworldly. At first, it looked like a thief hiding inside the abandoned building, but it wasn't a thief. It was a humanoid shapeshifter. The creature revealed itself briefly, clinging to the door before dropping down and sprinting away on all fours, unnaturally fast. The officer remained outside, unsure of what he had just seen. Even though the creature was never seen again, it made everyone believe in the existence of otherworldly beings. Miss Abigail's Mystery. This security footage has been making the rounds for years, and every time, people are left wondering what they just saw. It starts simply with a security officer talking to someone off camera. The conversation lasts a few minutes, and he seems perfectly normal. Then, a woman from the control center asks who he's speaking to. Now listen to what happened next. The moment he realized the truth, the figure vanished, as if it had never been there at all. Roadside ghost. This video comes from Peru, where locals reported hearing the cries of what sounded like a woman to them. Then, as soon as they entered the specific asphalt side, where locals heard strange sounds, they saw a strange figure. It seemed to be sitting on the side. But before the police could reach it, it ran towards the field and eventually disappeared. Ghost silhouette. This security camera footage captured what appears to be a humanoid shadow. It materialized mid-air, remaining eerily still at first. But that stillness lasted only a few seconds. Without warning, the figure rushed straight toward the camera. The zoomed-in image shows the shadow distorting, revealing an unsettling, almost lifelike form. Ignore it if you want, but one thing is clear. Ghosts can be captured on camera, and this footage stands as one of the most chilling examples. Returned stranger. In 2023, a clip from Sonbhadra, Uttar Pradesh began circulating online. It showed a girl who had been missing for 3 months. When she finally came back, her family knew something was wrong. This wasn't the same girl. Her movements were slow, twisted, almost snake-like. Nothing natural about them. She barely moved the way a human should. Terrified and confused, her family went straight to the police. Some believe she was possessed or cursed. Others say something in the wilderness changed her. Whatever happened out there, she didn't return the same. Routine presence. This clip is said to be filmed near Area 51 in Nevada. At first, it looked like normal military personnel walking around, doing routine work, nothing strange. But then viewers noticed something unsettling. A small humanoid figure was moving calmly among them. No one reacted. No alarms. No fear.
No puede ser. ¿Es real?
It walks as it belongs there. That's what disturbed people the most. Online, theories spread fast. Many believe this hints at long-term cooperation between the US military and non-human beings. If that's true, this footage doesn't show a discovery. It shows something far worse. Something already accepted as normal. Mysterious worker. At a construction site, workers noticed a man blending in with their crew, but none of them.
You could say Domino's new spicy chicken
What?
bacon ranch pizza is $9.99 when you mix
What?
and match. Or, you could just order it.
Coach presents Leathers to
How
Love.
do you not know the person? You know what? He was just trying to talk
Shop
to
leather
him.
styles to
I'm not even
love
gonna.
at Coach.com.
He was just trying to talk to him.
Did you lose a
But
lot
his
of money
teeth creep
sports
me out
betting
though. It's
on
like
DraftKings
jagged.
or FanDuel?
He got jagged teeth.
You may qualify for up to $75,000.
Delaware County Community College's Southeast Center is so much more than just the new location.
Recognized him. His overall appearance was strange, especially his eyes and unnerving smile, which seemed as if he was under some kind of possession. The workers grew uneasy and asked him to leave. After that, no one saw him again. To this day, no one knows who he really was or what he was trying to do, leaving the encounter shrouded in mystery and fear. Hawkins Paranormal Lab. A group of friends was driving past Hawkins Lab in Druid Hills, Georgia, when, while slowing down, they noticed the door opening and closing on its own. There was no wind at all. The trees and plants were completely still.
It's opening. It's opening. It's opening.
Oh, it's opening fast. Okay. Okay.
Oh
That's the widest it's opened.
As they kept watching, they spotted a dark figure standing on the balcony, seemingly staring at them before moving. Terrified by what they were witnessing, the group quickly drove away, convinced they had just experienced something truly paranormal.
I need to know the history of this place.
Is that a person?
Yeah, we're gonna save ourselves. Don't worry.
What is that? Do you see that? Look at my phone.
Definitely something moving inside. No, I see it.
Paranormal investigation. Cops were called to a hospital building after reports of strange noises. At first, nothing unusual was visible, but then one officer spotted a pale-skinned woman inside a locked room. When he looked again, she had vanished. Her terrifying face, however, was captured on his body camera. The officers searched the area again, but the woman was never found. The unexplained appearance and disappearance, along with the eerie recordings, made the entire investigation completely paranormal and left the team unsettled. Headless woman. A group of friends was walking their dog near the woods when suddenly the dog started barking wildly. They couldn't understand why until a woman appeared in a white dress, but her head was nowhere to be seen.
Espérate, cálmate. Thanos. Quieto, Zeus, quieto. Thanos. Es una persona. Aquí, aquí.
It seemed like a headless woman. The sight terrified them, and they ran immediately, unsure of what they had just encountered. Luckily, their dog had sensed the danger first. Otherwise, anything could have happened.
Espérate, cálmate. Thanos. Quieto, Zeus, quieto. Thanos. Es una persona. Aquí, aquí.
Mysterious man. A YouTuber in Peru went to explore an abandoned house known for strange noises at night. At first, nothing unusual appeared, but when he entered one room, a terrifying man suddenly peered out.
انتظرني عند الباب الثالث.
Something about him was completely off, his facial expression unnerving, almost as if he was warning the explorer to leave. The YouTuber quickly left, and since that day, no one has dared to enter that abandoned house again.
انتظرني عند الباب الثالث.
Haunted house. Stories of haunted houses are one thing, but seeing them is another. In Austin, Texas, a man decided to explore an abandoned house. As he got closer, something in the window stopped him. A dark presence, massive and terrifying, its form impossible to fully make out.
Yo, what the is that? What the is that?
The sight was enough to make him rethink his plan. He decided it wasn't worth the risk and ran away. In hindsight, it was the only sensible choice. Midnight Nun. A clip is going viral showing a night shift worker alone in an office when he noticed something off near the window. At first, it was just a shape. Then he started recording. What appeared on camera was a pale, motionless figure peeking inside, watching him closely. The longer you look, the worse it gets. Zoomed in, the face resembles a nun, blank, hollow, unnatural. Some believe it could be a possessed nun. Others say it wasn't human at all. The figure never entered. It just stared, as if studying him, waiting for the right moment. Unidentified humanoid. A delivery guy arrived at an address to drop off food, but what he saw outside the house shocked him. A tall, skinny humanoid figure stood there, its face obscured and unnervingly inhuman. The rider was terrified, unsure if he was witnessing a person or something far stranger. Without wasting a second, he drove away, but the incident left a chilling question hanging. What was happening inside that house? And who or what was that mysterious humanoid figure? Eerie woman. Late one night, a man was heading home when he noticed a strange girl approaching from the other side. She was tall and skinny, but as she got closer, he realized something was wrong. Her eyes, her smile, nothing looked normal. The way she stared at him, every instinct screamed that this wasn't ordinary. Without thinking, the man turned and left as quickly as possible, because who knows what could have happened if he stayed a little more. Headless encounter. Let's head to India, where a local witnessed something he could hardly believe. Late at night, on a quiet roadside, a headless man was walking casually. As if nothing was unusual, the local watched from a distance, was in shock, unable to comprehend what he was seeing. The figure moved with an unnatural calm, making the moment even more terrifying. Luckily, the headless man didn't notice him. Otherwise, who knows what could have happened. Watching window. A night duty officer was doing routine rounds when he noticed something unsettling inside a house that was supposed to be empty. It felt like a presence, watching. The next night, he returned with a camera. That's when a shadowy figure standing at the window, facing the street as if observing the neighborhood. Locals later came to check the house themselves, but they saw nothing with their own eyes. On camera, though, the figure was clearly there. Neighbors confirmed the house had been locked and abandoned for years. Fire laughter. Late at night in Yemen, a man heard strange, unsettling laughter echoing outside his home. Curious and uneasy, he stepped out with his camera to investigate. From a distance, he captured something hard to explain. A glowing ball of fire floating in midair.
Hey.
It moved slowly up and down, almost like it was alive. The laughter could still be heard, matching its movement. According to local legends, this wasn't new. Stories from the area speak of witches who could transform themselves into balls of fire. The reason, they say, was to stay hidden or to lure people out into the dark. No one knows what that man truly saw that night, but whatever it was, it clearly didn't behave like anything normal.
Hey, sit.
Rooftop shadow.
Yeah, we don't play about
Late
that.
one night in Illinois, a security guard was guarding St. Paul's Baptist Church when something strange caught his attention. On the ground, he saw a dark shadow moving fast and aggressively, as if it was reacting to something unseen. He looked up at the church roof, expecting to see a person or an object, but there was nothing there.
Ain't man. Ain't up there. What the there?
No lights, no movement, just empty space. Locals weren't surprised when the clip surfaced. Many believe the church is haunted and say they've felt uneasy there at night. Some report shadows, strange sounds, and the feeling of being watched. If the shadow didn't come from the roof, then where did it come from?
Hey, I'm black.
Cryptid encounter.
Wow, that's his reaction. Yeah, I'm black. Why? Why? You could have said anything else, but you chose to say, yeah, I'm black. I get it. You wanted to get out of there, but you gotta realize you recorded the video. Soon as you see it, you'll be running. That's what that's what you know what? I'm just gonna let him live.
A cop was heading home late at night when something happened he never expected. A terrifying creature with pale skin and multiple legs suddenly crossed the road right in front of him. It looked
AI.
like some kind of skinwalker. At that time, he didn't dare
Animated.
investigate, leaving the scene immediately. The next day, he returned to check the area, but there was no trace of the creature. Its sudden appearance and disappearance remained a complete mystery. Shared shadows. For months, a man had a weird feeling about the house across the street. He kept calling the cops, but they brushed it off as his imagination. Finally, fed up, he and his wife set up a camera pointed at the place. What it ended up recording was seriously chilling.
Charlie, I saw something right here. Tapping on the window out. There.
Yeah.
Top window.
Yeah.
Shapes drifting from room to room, sometimes showing in two spots at once. They were moving too smoothly and in sync to be human, if it was real.
Bottom window. Bottom window. Oh, man, it disappeared. Top window. Right.
Oh my God.
What the hell is going on?
It meant that the house wasn't haunted by just one thing, but a bunch of them, and none of them were planning to leave. Let's move towards our subscribers' pick of the day. A family living in a quiet country town suspected a break-in and immediately called the cops. According to them, before the officers arrived, they had heard ominous whispers and slow, deliberate footsteps moving upstairs toward the upper floor. When the cops searched the house, they found no one. Everything seemed normal except for two rooms. Both doors slowly creaked open on their own, and when the officers looked inside, the rooms were empty. No signs of anyone entering or leaving.
Police! Anyone inside, make yourself known.
No, that's crazy. Also, why did the radio say napalm strike? It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed. I tried my hardest to find videos of like real stuff, but this one turned out to be a whole bunch of like fake stuff. Like, come on, a vampire? Really? A vampire? If we being real, that vampire would have just burst open that door and just rip their flesh apart. Like, you think a vampire is just gonna just like, oh, you caught me at the wrong time, now you're gonna pay, ha? Like, no. Let's be real. It would have murdered them, like shredded them alive. Like, it would have just opened the door extra hard, send that dude flying. Like, and then do it. Like, they had a fake effect. Like, everything in this video was, besides like the apparitions, which I feel like I can believe in that. The shadows or the shadow people that on this video were actually like on point. It was kind of on point, especially the last one when there's like multiple. But yeah, I try to find y'all these good videos, but hey, it is what it is. I hope y'all enjoyed, and yeah, I'll just see y'all in the next one. All right, peace.